a minute or so to join, and then we'll get started. Have a mat or a towel, depending on the surface that you're going to be practicing in. Have water close by. I am gonna not have props today. I want to keep it as simple as possible so that everybody out there can feel like they can do this at home without any extra things. But if you need props, let's say for anything with the leg up, you need a towel or a belt or a strap or a TheraBand, you can definitely have those close by. I will let you know the moments where you could be using a weight if you wanted some extra weight. Dumbbell or like a ankle weight. You can do that as well. Other than that, we will start. Yeah. And I'll be checking in to see if you guys have any questions or anything. I'm not going to be playing music today, but if you wanted some background music of your own, go ahead and do that. And we'll get started. We're going to start standing with our feet, big toes touching, legs touching. Let me make sure people can hear me. Yes, I can talk a little louder. Yes. So bring your big toes to touch, heels touching, nice and long spine. Go ahead and close your eyes for a moment. And just know that you're going to be feeling your body have to move a little bit to keep your balance because you're having those feet close together. So just close your eyes and notice the movement in your body while you're trying to stay upright. For me today, feels more a little bit side to side. For you, it might feel more front and back. That's okay. And go ahead and bring your awareness to your navel, your belly button, and see if you can bring that belly button towards the back of your spine and up towards your heart. Really pulling up those pelvic floor muscles, those muscles that help us not go number one. Yeah, we're really holding up those lower abdominals up. And while we're doing that, just making sure that your shoulders are not holding any tension. Go ahead and bring your hands to your chest and just notice your breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. One more time, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Good, release those arms to the side, open your eyes. I'm going to turn sideways, but you can stay facing the front. Feet together, we're going to shift our weight forward and shift our weight back without falling. Yeah. And again, shifting our weight forward and back. Keeping those lower abdominals engaged, shifting forward, shifting back. Do that one more time. Shifting forward and shifting back. And notice how those abs have to work to keep you from falling, right? Bring those feet back together. We're going to shift over towards the right and shift over towards the left. Just like you're in a dock or on a boat. And we're moving from the ankles. Yeah, we're just moving from the ankles, just really getting a sense of our feet. That way as we progress through the day, if you're taking other classes, I want you to feel nice and grounded. Back to center. Reach both arms up, take an inhale. Release the right arm down and exhale, take it over towards the right. Try to keep your hips right above your feet. Take an inhale, both arms up. Release the left arm and reach. Navel to spine. One more time, inhale, both arms up. Release the right arm and reach. This time, go ahead and shift your hips off center. Getting a nice longer stretch on the side. Inhale, bringing both arms up. Other side, reach and shift your hips over. It's hard to hear me. I don't know if this makes, maybe Let's see. Can you hear me now? Is that better? Okay, good. And then back to center. Go ahead and bring those feet hip width apart and come to the back of your mat. So this is gonna be the back of my mat for me. Take an inhale, bring both arms up. And exhale, roll it down head first. One bone at a time, like you're peeling off the wall. Bring your hands down. Take an inhale, bend those knees. Exhale, stretch as much as you can. You don't have to straighten your knees all the way. Soften the knees and roll it back up. Last thing is the head. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, roll it down head first. Let everything pour out of the top of your head, scooping those abdominals. Feel free to bend those knees as much as you need to. Try to lengthen those legs. Inhale, bend, and slowly roll it up. Last time, we're gonna take it to the floor this time. Inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, roll it down head first. Feel free to soften those knees. Walk yourself out to all fours. Yeah? Okay. We're gonna take a couple of cat-cows here. Inhale, arch up, looking up towards the sky. And exhale, curve. Look towards that belly button. Inhale and arch, looking up towards the sky. And exhale, curve. Inhale and arch, looking up towards the sky. Exhale and curve. One more. Inhale, arch, looking up towards the sky. And exhale and curve. Good. Shifting your weight forward and back just to start bearing some weight on our wrists. Go ahead and tuck your toes under so that we can stretch the back of the feet too. Inhale, bring your weight over those wrists slightly. Exhale, shift back and open the backs of your toes. Good. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, shift back. Two more. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, back. Last one. Inhale, shifting forward. Exhale, back. Back to center. Go ahead and untuck your toes and give them a little bit of a tap. And then bring those knees together. Yeah? Good. Thank you, Coco. We're going to lengthen your right leg back. Flex the foot. I'm going to shift forward a little bit. Flex the foot. And go ahead and make sure that those abdominals are pulling in tight. Shoulders are gliding down the back. Go ahead and lift the right leg up. Now make sure those hips are square to the ground. Ribs are pulling together. Try to keep that leg hip height. Okay? Now keeping that tailbone nice and flat. We're not going to move it. Imagine a glass of water on top of that tailbone. Lower the leg down and lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. Really reaching through that heel. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And lift. What I don't want to see is just your body moving, your shoulders sinking. Yeah? And lift. Two more. Lower. And lift. Last one. Lower. And lift. Keep yourself up. You can always come down to your elbows if you need to. Little pulses up, up. See if you can get it just slightly higher than your pelvis to get into that glute and that hamstring. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in. Sit back in child's pose. Feel the difference from one leg to the other. Breathe. Coming back to all fours, knees are together. Lengthen your left leg back, pulling in the wall of those abdominals. Shoulders away from the ears. Go ahead and lift that leg hip height. Both sides are not going to feel the same probably, so just keep that in mind. Lower the leg down and lift. And lower, trying to keep that tailbone nice and flat. Very little movement in that lower back. And down and up. 4 more. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Down and up. Down and up. Nice strong torso. Keep the leg lifted. Little pulses higher than the hip. Pulse. 2 is not about the height. It's about really trying to make the glute do the work. 4, 2, 3, last 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in. Sit back in child's pose. Coming back to all fours, knees together. Last thing here on quadruped, lengthen the right leg back. You can keep the toes down, lift the leg up, and then shift your weight to your right arm as that left arm goes up. So opposite arm to leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring that elbow to knee. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Inhale to reach. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale to reach. Exhale. Back to center. Shifting sides. Lengthen the left leg back. Reach the right arm. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. In. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center. Sit back. Roll those wrists. Good. We're going to move on. And then we're going to be going through some roll-ups and some abdominal exercises. Now for me, I am still healing my abdominals from baby Nora. So you might see me do certain things a little bit differently, but I'll give you all the options. For the abdominals, if you tend to feel it in your neck and not on the abs, I will suggest to keep your head down. And if you're like me, healing from baby, keep your head down as well. Don't bring your head up, okay? Here we go. Starting with some roll downs. Knees can be bent or straight, but make sure that if you're straight that you're engaging those feet. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, roll it down 1 bone at a time, right through that spine. Lowering down, reaching through those heels. Inhale, bring the arms back. Couple options here. You can roll it back up and stretch all the way forward. If that was too hard, which it is, very hard, roll it back down. This is where the work is at, it's in the rolling down. Reach the arms back. You're going to bring the knees to your chest and rock yourself back up, okay? And then you can start back again. You can also do them with the knees bent. Rolling down. We're going to do that 3 more times. 1 bone at a time. Inhale. Either bringing the knees to the chest or rolling back up. Not quite ready yet. Those abdominals. 2 more times. Roll it down. Scooping those abdominals. Pulling that navel in. Inhale. Roll it up or rock it up. Last one. Take an inhale. And exhale. Roll it down. 1 bone at a time. Inhale. Rolling up or rocking up. Sitting nice and tall. Good. Can you guys still hear me okay? Can I see a thumbs up from somebody? We're gonna move to the 100. Good place to keep your head down or to try with the shoulders up, okay? You inhale for 5 counts, you exhale for 5 counts. Take an inhale, exhale, roll it down 1 bone at a time. Bring those legs to tabletop position. Let me scooch a little bit, okay? Bring those arms back, take an inhale. If you're doing torso, you're gonna scoop those abdominals, exhale everything out. Leg position 1, 2, 3, or 4, or lower. Depends on you, but your back has to stay on the mat the whole time. Otherwise, keep your head down. Inhale, arms are back. Exhale, coming up. Choose a leg position that best works for you today. In. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 40, 50, 60, 70, you're doing great. 80, 90, 100. Bring the knees to your chest, head down, rock side to side. Good job, you guys. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit warmer. You're breaking a sweat a little bit. Going into bridging. Feet flat, hip width apart. Hands by your side. Press the shoulders down without letting those ribs pop up, okay? I'm gonna see if I can shift my camera just a little bit so we are closer to me. But see if you can still see me. Okay, good. There you go, we're a little closer now. Going into bridging, they're not my favorite, so I have really tight quads, which means I should be doing these more. So, the exercise you don't like to do, it's probably the one you should do more often. Bringing those hands down, feet flat. Take an inhale. As you exhale, curl the pubic bone towards the ceiling. Press the feet and start peeling off the mat. Now, unlike yoga, we're gonna keep a slight flexion scoop of the spine and those abdominals. Take an inhale and exhale, slowly roll it down, starting from the center of the heart, 1 bone at a time. Take an inhale at the bottom, exhale, curl it up. Keep those thighs and those knees parallel. Imagine a ball or a block right between those knees. Inhale at the top, and exhale, slowly roll it down, 1 bone at a time. Third time before we add on, take an inhale, and exhale, curl it up, scooping those abdominals, pressing the feet to engage those hamstrings, pressing the arms down. Now here, take a moment to press the back of your head on the mat, so you have a little bit more space between your chin and your chest. We're gonna pulse the pelvis up, squeezing those glutes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, stay 8, squeezing those glutes. Keep squeezing as you begin to roll back down, 1 bone at a time. Inhale at the bottom, exhale, curl it up 1 more time. Pulsing up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Squeeze those glutes. Slowly roll it down 1 bone at a time. All right, we're gonna add one more thing with single leg. Now, if that doesn't work for you, keep doing what we just did until we change exercise, okay? We have the right leg and the left leg, so you should do the pulses maybe 2 more times. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl it up. Shift your weight to your left leg and bring the right leg up towards the sky. Flex the foot. Inhale, lower. exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. One more. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. Bring that foot back down. Roll it down. Inhale at the bottom, last side. Exhale, curl it up. Shift your weight to the right foot. Lengthen that left leg up. Flex the foot. Inhale, lower, and lift. 2. Keep the pelvis up. 3, 4. Bring the foot down. Take an inhale at the top. Nice and long. And exhale, slowly lower down one at a time. Hug the knees to your chest. Rock side to side. Relax the neck. Good. Moving on to the 5 series. Again, good place to keep your head down if head up doesn't work for you in those abdominals. I'm going to show you quickly the sequence of the legs. Single leg, 1, and you switch. Double leg. Arms and legs move away from the body and down. Scissors. Pulsing the bottom leg. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. I'm also pulling that top leg, but you don't have to. Hands behind the head. Lift and lowers. Only go as low as you can keep your back on the ground. Finishing with crisscross. Keeping those hips nice and stable. You're rotating from the rib cage. All of these you can do with your head down. Yeah, doesn't matter. Are you ready? I am not, but I will be for you guys. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl it up, grab your right knee, extend the left leg out. Take an inhale and switch. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Double leg. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4. Pulling in those knees with your lower abs. 5, 6, 7, 8. Scissors. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring both legs up. Hands behind the head. Take an inhale, lower the head down for a moment. You can stay down here or exhale, curl it back up. Flex the feet. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And 3. And 4. 5. 6. 2 more, you guys. You can do it. 7. 8. Crisscross elbow to knee. 1, 2, 3, 4. More. You got this. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in. Head down if it was up. Rock side to side. Release the neck. If you're not warm now, I don't know, maybe do it again. Okay. Single leg stretch. Single leg circle, sorry. Bring both feet down. We'll be working one leg at a time. This is the easiest for your brain and your body, but still you don't want to feel that knee moving side to side. You can also do these exercises with the leg long, and you do not want to feel your foot windshield wipering side to side either. It's all about stability. That stability comes from the core and just having that awareness that your hips are going to be pointing up towards the sky. Okay, so for the advanced people, you can lengthen that leg. I'm going to keep it simple today for everybody else. I'm going to keep that left leg bent. Bring that right knee towards your chest. Take a moment to gather your breath again after those abdominals. Point those right toes. Lengthen the leg up. You can always keep that knee slightly bent if you need to, okay? Let's go ahead and flex and point just a couple times, getting to open up the back of the leg and do some ankle circles in one direction and reverse the circles. Point those toes. Keeping those hips square. I like to place my hands on my hips sometimes to become my own teacher. Inhale, cross the leg. Exhale, down and around. 2, 3, circling around. 4, 2 more. 5, trying to stabilize through the whole body. 6, bring the leg back to center. Let's reverse. Inhale, open. Exhale, around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Ours can also go to the side for stability. 6. Inhale, bend the knee. Grab the back of the thigh. Hug it in. And see if you can start lengthening that leg nice and long. Again, it can stay bent. You'll probably still feel a stretch no matter what. Breathe. Bring that knee in. Switch sides. Bring the left knee in towards your chest. Feel that nice long spine still on the mat. Careful that you're not tucking that pelvis under. And go ahead and lengthen that leg up. Let's flex and point a couple times. Getting to open the back of the leg. Ankle circles. And reverse the circles. I wish I could see you guys. I can imagine you. That's okay. Point those toes. Again, whether your knee, the other leg is bent or straight, I'm really thinking about hunkering down to either the heel of the standing leg or the foot of that standing leg. Inhale, cross. Exhale, around. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bend the knee, hug it in, grab the back of the thigh, and exhale. Start lengthening the leg. Again, the goal is not to straighten the knee, but if you can, go for it. You'll still feel a stretch no matter what. And you don't have anybody to impress. So do what your body needs today. Bring it in. Hug the knees to your chest. We're going to roll like a ball a couple of times. 4th time, come to a seated position. Rocking 1. This one we're going to use momentum. It's just for our spine. 1 more. And good. Let me check on the time. Good. We're going to go onto our belly. I'm going to still, I think, face sideways. I think you get a better view of the exercise that way. Grab some water while I knot my hair up again. Okay. Here we go. We're going to flip over to our belly. And we're going to go into swan. For Pilates people, swan is really more about your upper back muscles doing it versus like an up dog, or like it's not the arms doing the work. Okay, so navel to spine. Let's bring those hands underneath your shoulders, head down. So forehead down. I'm gonna look sideways so I can talk to you. Press the tops of the feet down so that your legs engage. Notice the difference when I don't press my feet versus when I press my feet. My glutes are not engaged though. I'm just pressing the tops of my feet down. Navel to spine, head down. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine, hover your forehead off the mat. Keep yourself thinking longer out of the pelvis and keep lifting the torso up. Your hands are really not doing any of this work. They're just there for support. Exhale, lower back down. And my glutes are still relaxed. Yeah? Inhale to lengthen and lift. Navel to spine. Exhale, lower down. If you feel it on your lower back, don't go up as high. And make sure those abdominals are pulling in as much as possible. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. One more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Bend the knees. Windshield wiper side to side for a moment. Moving into single leg kick. Lengthen those legs down. After baby, for those of you, if anybody out there is going through this was probably one of the hardest things to even just hold. It's this position, right? My thighs are still down, but I'm scooping those abdominals away from the floor so my belly button's not touching the floor, okay? I like to think of a little candlestick right beneath my belly button so that I'm scooping up. Shoulders away from those ears, nice relaxed neck. Starting with the right leg, you point, you flex, extend, and down. Left, point, flex, extend, and down. Now if you can, in that extension of the leg, you can lift the leg a little bit, but I am not, because I cheat. So I know that about myself. So I'm trying to keep my hips nice and square. Point, flex, extend, point, flex, extend. Last one, point, flex, extend. Still scooping those abdominals. Press those elbows down, scoop that navel, and hold it. Just hold this quasi-plank position. Shoulders away. Pull those lower abdominals in an inch more. I know you can. You can always pull it in an inch more. And release it down. Good. Double leg kick. Hands behind your back. As high as you can. And then let those elbows release down. Have your left cheek or your right cheek on. I have my right cheek on the mat. Now, we're going to be pulsing the heels in 3 times, but don't do the beyond, what I call the Beyonce or the booty dance. Don't lift the pelvis, okay? So press the pubic bone down as you're doing these. Here we go. You kick. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, reach. And switch your head to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, reach. And lower down. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, reach. And down. And 1, 2, 3. Inhale, reach. And down, release. Everything. I'm trying to keep this class today at a 45-minute mark, but if you tell me, hey, next week, let's do a full hour or 59 minutes before we get kicked out, I'll extend it. Go ahead and press back and sit in child's pose, stretching your back. And coming up. Going into our side laying work, we're going to, let's go ahead and lay on your left side. That way you're going to mirror me. So you're laying on your left side. We're going to start with our side kicks. So the back of your spine and your tailbone, all of this is going to be in line with the back of your mat. Okay? The back edge. Legs are slightly forward. Okay? You can lay down all the way or you can prop yourself up. Either way, I want you to think of lifting your waistline slightly off the mat without adding any extra tension. You should be able to slide a piece of paper underneath. Flex both feet. For this exercise, from your head to your hips, you do not shift back and forth no matter what. Lift the top leg. Inhale, kick twice. Kick, kick, point and reach back. Kick, kick, point and reach back. Now what you don't want to do is kick, kick, and reach back. Trying to keep it nice and stable on the torso, reach back. 2 more, kick, kick, point and reach back, kick, kick, point and reach back and hold. Now the leg is behind me to the back corner of the mat. I'm gonna lower and lift. Don't kick it, lift it. Still thinking of those abdominals. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep the leg up on 8. Flex the foot. You're gonna bring the knee to knee. Yeah, that inward rotation of the thigh. And then press it up and back. Try to keep that leg inwardly rotated. Now you're gonna feel it on a different part of your glute. 3, 4, and I'm aiming slightly backwards as well. 6, 7, 8. Stay inwardly rotated, little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and release. Good. You're gonna come up to a seated position. Gonna have if you're mirroring me, your right knee is up, okay? Side lifts. Now, if you have wrist issues or shoulder issues, I would just keep elbow down and then you'll just do a hip lift, okay? So that's what we'll do. Otherwise, you can follow me. As a dancer, Pilates instructor, this is how we were taught. I feel like Cleopatra when I do this. Waiting for my grapes. Take an inhale. Exhale, you're gonna lift. Slide that leg out into a side plank. Shoulder over the wrist. And bring it back down. Once you do the first one, you can kind of gauge where your feet and your legs need to be. Take an inhale. Exhale, press. If you're doing the opposite breathing, that is totally fine. Lower back down. 2 more times. Exhale, lift. And lower down. Last one and lift. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, pulling that navel in 1, and release it over. Good. Let's see. Oh, you're on fire. I love it. Okay. Last thing on this side, a little bit of obliques. So, if you were laying on your left side, you're gonna have your left knee down. Nice place if you need to roll your mat a couple of times for that knee. You can do that, or a towel, or a blanket, or a pillow, whatever you need. Your right leg out. This glute might start to clench, so feel free to rotate that leg out. Otherwise, try to keep it in. Press your pelvis forward, hands behind the head. Now notice my waist, I am not gonna sink to the side. I'm gonna try to shift my ribs off to the side, keep both sides long, almost like my ribs are trying to eavesdrop on a conversation, and then I'm gonna get taller to come back up. Inhale to reach, keep pulling those abdominals in, and lengthen back up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You got 3 more, and then we'll put a cherry on the top of that. Exhale. 2 more. Last one, we're gonna stay out, you guys. Stay over. Reach those arms up like you're putting on a crown. 1, 2, keep reaching. 3, 4, keep those arms long, lengthen your spine. Keep reaching as you come up, 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 up. Don't collapse. Change to the other side like nothing happened. although a lot happened. Okay, other side. Back of your body to the back of your mat. Legs are forward. Lift the waistline. Lift the top leg. Abdominals are in. Kicking forward twice. Kick, kick. Point and reach back. Kick, kick. And reach back. Kick, kick. Point and reach back. 2 more. Kick, kick. Last one. Kick, kick. Point and reach back. Keep that leg back. Lower the leg and lift. 3, 4. The side of the glute is doing this work. It's lifting your leg. 6, 2 more. 7, stay 8. Flex the foot. Bring that top knee inward, rotating the thigh. Keep that inward rotation as you press up and back. 1, 2, 3. Keep the tension away from the neck. 4, 5, 6, 7. Stay long on 8. Keep that inward rotation and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring that leg in and relax. Good. Coming up to that side lift. Again, I've noticed I started way too close, so depending on your body, you can kind of shift it. Again, another option, elbow down, is to lift your hips, okay, and down. Always thinking of pressing that shoulder down in whichever position you're in. Take an inhale, exhale, lift, lengthen. You can always keep a knee down too. You can do that version. You can get very creative. Inhale, exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. Last one. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach. Hold for 4, 3, smile, 2, 1, lower down. Good, going into our obliques, same thing. You can place a mat, or you can roll your mat or place a towel or a pillow underneath your knee. If you're mirroring me still, you're gonna have your right knee down, left leg out. Press your pelvis forward. If you have a pocket, imaginary pocket, it's nice and flat. Hands behind the head. Inhale to lengthen. Both sides are long. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. And 3. Exhale, lift. 4. Lift. We have 4 more, you guys. 4. 3. Navel to spine. 2. You're gonna stay over on 1. Reach those arms out. Inhale. Put your crown. Exhale out. 2. Keep pressing that pelvis forward. 3. 4. Keep those arms long and hold. Nice and long. Get taller as you come back in and release. Woo, you guys, you're doing awesome. Okay, last 2 things. We're gonna go into rolling like a ball. Like the real one, okay? Which is not an easy one. You're gonna hold your ankles. Your shins are in a V position, okay? And by the time you're finding your balance, you're here, okay? I'm gonna turn sideways. You're gonna start nice and tall. And you're gonna start curling your pelvis and you're gonna start curling your spine until it shifts your weight back enough to find your balance. Squeeze those feet together. Now in this exercise, the back of your head should never touch the floor. I'll do it once. Whoop, I did not do it straight, but there you have it, okay? So you're gonna stay in this position as you roll back and forth, finding your balance every time. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, back. and forward. Inhale back, forward. One more, inhale back, forward. Good, release the feet. Let's go ahead and come standing to the back of your mat one more time. Okay, yeah? We're gonna finish with the Pilates push-up. Standing at the back of your mat, feet together, and just take a moment to notice how you're feeling today, okay, after 45 minutes of moving. Take an inhale, reach those arms up. Exhale, roll it down head first. You're gonna walk your hands forward. 1, 2, 3. You can do 3 push-ups here. You can hold your plank. You can always bring the knees down at any point to do this. Inhale to lower. Exhale, press. 2. 1 more, 3. Walk it back. Soften those knees, roll it up. I believe we have 1 more in us. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, roll it down. Walk those hands forward. 1, 2, 3. Nice and long. Holding plank, knees down or knees off, whichever one you want. 1, 2, 3. Walk it back. Soften those knees. Roll it down. Roll it up, sorry. And up. Good, you guys. Beautiful work. Please let me know if you wanted more of something, less of something. And we'll do this again next week. If you want props, like TheraBands or hand weights, just send me a message to the Conscious Mover and we'll add those up next week. I'm going to save this class and thank you for coming, and you'll be able to access it, I guess, anytime. Okay, bye.